Hello again, hockey fans, and welcome to the Metropolis rink in Canton. The Cable 8's telecast of exciting Canton
Robbie
High School
Davis will
hockey.
center one. Forcing Kershaw down to make the save. And Brian Rooney pops it home. It's a goal!
Goes to Rooney on the steal to O'Connor right in front. Oh, the save by Federico. The puck loose right by the crease. O'Connor, excellent goal!
Fans, and welcome to the TV Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. That's right, the TV Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. The Canton Cable telecast of exciting Canton High School hockey.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Rich McClone here on My Hockey Live, bringing you round 2 Sweet 16 action today between the Bulldogs of Canton High School and the Lady Dragons of Duxbury High. Well, if you paid any attention, you know all about Duxbury. Two-time defending Division II state champions, looking to make it a three-peat. Here today at the Bog, their home ice, coming up against a Canton team that scored, you call it, I guess, a minor upset in round 1. They were the 18 seed. They knocked off King Philip by a 2-1 score. King Philip was the 15 seed. If you're Canton today, you want to get out to a fast start. You want to make sure that the Dragons are not playing from the front. Coach Nahigian's team just is absolutely murder. Nigerian's team, I'm sorry. Just absolutely murder when they have a lead. The Bulldogs have their work cut out. We are underway. Here we go. In controlling off the faceoff is Canton. Dragons looking to work the puck from the neutral zone. Maeve Gallagher sends it down into the corner. Up around the other side. Canton looking to clear it up along the kick plate, but banging along. It is cycled down low again by Gallagher. Up Sammy Norton from the point. Her shot into traffic, and that hit a body. Gallagher, A-frames, down in the corner, loses the handle, now gets it back. Looking for some support. She got some support, got it over to Shea Martin, but Martin checked off the puck and now dumping it down low, and that is going to be icing as Georgia Penders let that go a few feet short of the red line. Face-off will come down in the Canton end to the left of goalie Keegan Gray. Zoe Madigan on the draw here for the Dragons, going up against Rory Sasson. Sasson does a nice job to win that draw, but out front and shot, rebound sat there for a second. First shot of the game as that was let rip by Madigan. Another shot, another save. Throwing out the leg pad there. Tied up along the wall. Digging for it, Addie Harrington for the Dragons. Now Madigan sends it down in the corner. Madigan's going to chase it behind the Canton net. She comes out of the corner, now cycles it back for Harrington. Harrington surveys back to the point. Through traffic, that changed direction and goes just wide on a nice bid by Alana Gallagher. Now from the coming out of the corner shot, that went wide, and Duxbury's going to try and get a change while they're still in the offensive zone. And mission accomplished. They do get two fresh forwards out there. It's Phoebe Duvall, one of them to jump on the ice there for the Dragons. Canton still stuck in their own end. Now finally able to get it clear. Sophia Carlton got it up the wing. Lauren Raffetto unable to collect it there. Now back to the point. Sent over wide. Giving chase is Georgia Penders. Now Grace Donahue kicks it back into the Duxbury end. Finds its way over to Penders. Penders shot from the perimeter, and that's an easy save there in goal for, I think it's Bryn Scott making the start there today. Scott, one of the two senior goalies. She has a 5-2-1 record this year for the Dragons. Down in the corner. And Caitlin Vicente tried to hook up with a teammate. Now here comes Duxbury the other way. Shot. Score! Just like that, Addie Harrington fires far post. And at 2:59 of period number one, the Dragons stake themselves to a 1-0 lead. We'll see who pick up the assists on that goal, but Harrington kept it on the ice and just fired along to the far post. And that was just out of the reach of Keegan Gray, who threw out her right leg pad, but could not get the skate there. 1-0 Duxbury. Now the puck high in the zone. Pinched up against the wall. Coming out of there was Madigan. She gets the shot off and the save made. Still on the attack. That shot hit one of the defensemen for the Bulldogs. Kept in the zone, though. Nice job there, and Maeve Gallagher is going to walk it down the corner. And now she's going to cycle off as fresh legs jump onto the ice for the Dragons. Jumping in and taking the puck away is Maeve Murphy. She cycles it over for Kaylee Higgins. Higgins tried to get it out front. Canton able to get it clear, but they lose the handle. Alana Gallagher sends it up the wing. They're onside. Stick handling and losing the handle there was Phoebe Duvall. Now, Canton looking to get it out of their end. Canton has not been able to establish any offensive zone time as of yet. Donahue behind her own net. Sends it up the wing. And kept in by the Dragons. Good job there, holding the point by Sammy Norton. Now in front off the steal. Shot, save, rebound. Still loose. And it ends up getting kicked wide. Duxbury already 5 shots on goal. We've played less than 5 minutes. Duxbury just doing a great job of puck possession and keeping the pressure on the Dogs. Gallagher down along the corner. She tried to walk behind the net, then changed her mind. Now she cycles it. Nobody home on the far side, though, as Donahue gets there for the Dogs. Long pass. Still unable to clear the zone. Shannon Lane lost the handle there. Norton on the puck for Duxbury. Finally, they're able to clear, but intercepting the puck and getting it back in is Nora McDavid. McDavid gets it deep and then peels off. And now Canton looking to get a breakout, and they can't. Kept in at the point there by Gallagher. Little stick handling, backhand shot, and a save. As it has been all Duxbury over the first 6 minutes. Canton just having a hard time with the speed and precision that the Dragons possess. Now Canton looking to get a break. As Vicente sends it to the wide to Penders. Penders checked off the play. Canton trying to keep it in. They do from the point. That shot from Werscher that hit a skate and went wide. Now another shot from the outside looking for the redirect and end up wide. 8:45 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 Duxbury on the goal by Harrington. Face-off will come inside the Duxbury end to the right of Bryn Scott. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Looking for the quick redirect was Donahue, and it skipped over her stick, and now here come the Dragons the other way. Drop pass. That's in on goal. Save. Still loose. Another save by Gray, and finally she covers up. As Megan Carney led the break, and then Addie Harrington was looking for her second of the night. Keegan Gray has been under constant attack in the first half of this first period, as Canton has yet to settle in. Duxbury tried to get it out front. Still loose. Oh, just outside the paint, and a nice defensive job there by Canton to tip it out of harm's way, at least temporarily. Down in the corner. That's Carney. Carney tried to feed it out front. Actually, that wasn't Carney. That was Higgins. Now Higgins gets skated off it. That shot hit the side of the net. That came off of Maeve Murphy's stick. Now the Canton looking to break the other way. And a nice job back checking to take away Abby Stock. Dumped in, and the Dragons going to look for a change. Canton was able to get it out of the zone. That was Stock, but then sent right back in by Alana Gallagher. Gallagher, one of the veterans on this team who's been through the wars. Junior already has 2 championship rings on her finger. She'd love to have a third. Gallagher back to get it. Eyes up, looking for an outlet, bangs it off the boards, trying to connect there with her sister, Maeve Gallagher, but it's intercepted, taken away by the Bulldogs. They come the other way. Shot and an easy save. First time today, Canton's got one in on Bryn Scott. She made it look easy. Lauren Raffetto will take this face-off for the Bulldogs. She will be marched off against Zoe Madigan. Down in the corner, the Dragons control off the draw. Long pass up ahead for Addie Harrington. Harrington with time and space. Her shot, and a good job defensively there with a stick by Werscher. Still loose in front, and that shot hit a body, didn't quite make it on net. Now here come the Bulldogs the other way. Long shot from outside. Easy save made on the bid by Penders. Penders just looking to peel off to get fresh legs on the ice. She put it on goal, though, and that is save number 2 in the net for Bryn Scott. Canton controls off the draw. Shot that hit a stick, ends up going wide down into the corner. Cycled around. Norton can't control it, but now a long shuffleboard pass. No hand pass. That was in the defensive zone. Sent in by the Bulldogs up along the left wing wall. That shot went wide. That came off the stick of Shannon Lane. Down, back to the point. Through traffic, blocked and off to the races. Shot, and just missing wide was Meg Carney. Carney had it dead to rights, looking to make it a 2-0 game. Donahue behind her own net. Cycled it. Tried to wrap it out around the wall. Couldn't quite get it clear. Duxbury controls in the left wing corner. Feed to the front and defended away by the Bulldogs. Kept in at the point, though, by Gallagher. She sends it deep. Higgins. And now coming out of the corner is Murphy. Murphy tried to circle it to the front. She couldn't. And that should not be icing. I think it was touched by Duxbury. Yeah, no icing there. First one to get back to it, though, is Gray Metzler. She sends it up the wall. Intended for Tremonte. Tremonte gets skated off it by the Bulldog defense. And Canton's going to try and come the other way. They make the red line. Tried to dump it in, but that hit off of a Duxbury player. And now the Dragons looking to clear it in. They can't. Under 5 minutes left to go in the first period. It's been all Duxbury. Shots are 8-2 so far. That pass just offline for CC Tremonte. Down into the corner. Vicente was able to get it across. Pender's long shot just wide. She's going to peel off for a fresh line change. Duxbury. Sammy Norton's attempt to get in the zone was blocked, and now here comes Canton the other way, but skating right into traffic with Shannon Lane, and now here comes Addie Harrington. Harrington shoots and just misses wide. She had 3 defenders right around her, still able to get the shot off. And now on a back check, she takes it away and tries to get it going again. Down into the corner. Campbell can't control it. Now she gets it back, wraps it along the wall, and finally kicked out by the Bulldogs. But back to get it, number 5, that is Alana Gallagher for Duxbury. She sends it up the left wing wall, looking for a tip. Bulldogs pin the puck up along the wall right in front of their bench. Approaching 3 minutes left to go in a quickly moving first period. Puck still tied up. And finally, it's kicked free and goes down into the Duxbury end, where Nora McDevitt's going to come up with it, and she sends it up the right side. Madigan cycles it to the far corner, hoping that the step up of Alana Gallagher will get there. She did temporarily. Nice forechecking there and taking the puck away. I'm looking deep on the roster here for the Dragons. Kept in at the point, into traffic. Penders can't control it. Down in the corner. Tremonte couldn't come away with it. Dangerous play there by Canton, skating it out in front of their own net. Now Penders pushes it ahead. Here come the Bulldogs up the left side and forced wide and behind the net as Raffetto was unable to get it on her forehand. Now Penders comes away with it, tried to drop it back. Can't able to get it clear, so they have to touch back up. That's dumped in, and that's going to be icing. Is just about a step and a half before the red line. Nora McDavid let that one rip. Minute 50 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 Duxbury on the goal by Harrington that came just under 3 minutes into this game. Dragons control off the draw. Pass ahead. Shot, save. Oh, and almost there to get the rebound. Jumping into the play was McIsaac. Back at the point, Norton Actually, the puck never made it all the way back to Norton. Pinned up against the left wing wall. In front, shot and stick save made there on the bid by Madigan. In the corner, touchdown in the wall by Carney. Canton unable to get it clear. Duxbury is just ferocious along the walls. Madigan sends it back to the point. Slap shot, looking for the redirect. Carney got a stick on it, but it went wide of the goal. Kept in by Norton at the point. Good job there. Kept in at the blue line. 45 seconds left to go here in the fast-moving first period. Tremonte skated into trouble, but now picked up and kept in by Gallagher. Now it was cleared out. Back to Norton. Sammy Norton circles from the red line, sends it down the wall into the corner. Under 30 seconds left to go. Canton gets a clear, but stepping up Gallagher. Gallagher gets it in the zone, and whistle blows, and I believe we have an offside. 21.6 seconds left to go here in period number 1 from the Bog in Kingston. You are on the road to the Garden with us today, and we appreciate you riding shotgun. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Canton really has not been able to get anything going offensively. Just 2 shots on goal in the first period, and neither really a test. And that sound you hear is the horn, signifying the end of 1 period of play here at the Bog in Kingston. All Duxbury in the first. Addie Harrington with the game's only goal. That came at 2:59 of period number 1. Shots in the period, 9 for Duxbury, only 2 for Canton. But, hey, we still got 2 periods left to go. Plenty of time for the Bulldogs to get things going in their direction. You are watching My Hockey Live. Rich McClone on the play-by-play. Andrew Peridot on the production. We will be back in about 10 minutes. Until then, we'll see you in a few. 1 period in the books. 2 left to go. 1-0 Duxbury here in the round of 16 of the MIAA Division II state tournament. Dragons out there on the ice and ready to go. Somebody forgot to tell Canton that the period intermission is over. And now here they come, as the Lady Bulldogs filter their way onto the ice. Hopefully they took advantage of that extra minute or 2 they had there to make some adjustments for the second period. The Dragons dominated the first period. Shots were 9-2 in favor of Duxbury. Canton really had a hard time with the pressure the forecheck brought by this Duxbury team. Duxbury looking to make it 3 years in a row, skating around Garden Ice with the championship trophy. Canton would love to put an end to that reign, though. Puck is down, and Penders almost had it, but now skated out by Norton. She sends it up the wall. I'm told Sammy Norton's grandmother, one of our big My Hockey Live fans, and send a hello out there to Grandma Norton, and thank you. And thank you to everyone who's tuning in here for today's action and any game you might watch during the season. We really do truly greatly appreciate it. Trying to wheel through with the puck was number 8, Addie Harrington. She loses the handle, but now gets it back. Actually, that's Madigan. Madigan over center ice, gains entry into the zone. Looking for an outlet, puts on the brake, sends it back to the point. She gets it back on the wall, tried to self-pass off the kick plate. Gets it back on a give and go. Norton shot, score! That'll put a smile on Grandma Norton's face. It's 2-0 Dragons. 57 seconds in to the second period. Puck found Norton right between the circles. Nice little lifted wrist shot just under the bar, and it's 2-0 Duxbury. Sent up the wall now. Tremonte, she loses the handle. Now she gets it back, sends it down the wall. Pass out front, looking for the one-time tip was Shea Martin. Touched down the wall by Gallagher. Sent across. Shot. Good job blocking out there by that was Georgia Campbell who made that block for the Bulldogs. Deep into the zone. Circling out, trying to get it out for Duxbury, and accomplishing that feat was Alana Gallagher. Gets it up the left side for Maeve Gallagher. Maeve Gallagher tried to lift it under the bar and just missed high. Shot blocked. Found Gallagher in the slot, and it's kicked by just past Alana Gallagher, but that's going to be icing at the 2:04 mark here of the period. So 2-0 in favor of the Dragons. Harrington had one early in the first. Norton with one here early in the second period. Face-off will come to the right of goalie Keegan Gray. Draw is won by Canton, but a good job by Norton right at the red line to strip it free, and now she's got it in the high slot. Shoot! Looking for a second, but Gray denies with the glove save. Face-off will stay inside the Canton end, this time to the left of goalie Keegan Gray. That face-off almost ended up as a shot, but it was stopped by the Canton defense. Raffetto threw it up the left side, but nobody home. Norton at the blue line, backhands it up the wall, taken away by Canton, sent into the zone, but the first one there is Nora McDavid. She sends it up the middle for Madigan. Madigan goes wide, shot, right across the goal mouth, nobody home for the tip. Norton pinches down the wall to keep it in the zone. Werscher trying to get it out, and finally backhanded across the blue line by Penders, but Norton's there, and she will dump it down. Well, that was actually blocked by Penders, but she does end up getting it in the zone. Tipped out, taken away by the Dragons. Nora McDavid up the left side, changes direction, tried to get it to the front for number 22, Rachel Scheiss. Now skated out by Canton. Donahue sends it up the left side, trying to connect with Sasson. Penders, her shot just wide of the cage. In goal, number 30, Bryn Scott for Duxbury. Hasn't seen a lot of action, just 2 shots on goal so far. We've played about 19 minutes. That shot defended by Canton, and they look to break out. Pass up the left side. That was intended for Shannon Lane, but now it's tied up in the referee's crease. 2 bodies aside, kicking and shoving. Looks like they're digging for clams. Finally sent out of that area and over to the side. Canton tried to get it in, and they do. Cassidy Lyons kicked it down the wall for the Bulldogs. Lyons can't control, is coming away with it is number 5, Alana Gallagher. She sends it into the Canton zone. Oh, stepping up. That's going to end up being a shot on goal. Was Alana Gallagher just jumping up into the play there and almost had a block and go. Canton teetering right now. No shots yet through 5 minutes in this period. Only 2 shots in the first period. Duxbury has 2 shots in the net. Canton really needs to find itself soon. Next goal in this game, either way, will probably be a big difference maker. Out for a Sunday skate, that's number 16, Shea Martin. And she ends up losing the handle. Penders on the left wing. Tried to cross it for Caitlin Vicente and taken away by Norton. Norton having a heck of a game here for the Dragons. Over the blue line. Ends up getting checked off the play on a nice job by Georgia Campbell. Now, in front off the steal and just missing a little bit high. That was number 5, Gallagher. I'm sorry, actually, that was number 9, Olivia Gleason. Gleason has the puck explode off her stick, but it's picked up now by Martin. Martin in the corner on her backhand, looking for an outlet. Loses it, but kept in, and it ends up trickling out and dumped down by Gallagher as the Dragons touch up. Vicente can't get it over the red line. Taken away by Gallagher. Gallagher, high slot shot. Oh, missed just wide down into the corner. She ends up winning it and sending it across, trying to cycle it for Harrington. Dragons step up and keep it in the zone. 8:50 left to go here in the second period at the Bog. 2-0 Duxbury. Shot in the front. Oh, and defended by Canton. Canton defensively doing a strong job in their own end, trying to keep Duxbury out on the walls and not in the middle. Haven't given up a lot of high-quality shots, but they have spent the majority of the game defending. Icing is the call. 8:29 left to go in period number 2. 2-0 Duxbury. You're watching My Hockey Live. not quite as raspy as have been Rich McClone and Andrew Peridot on production today. As we like to call it, the A-team. Face-off one, shot, and didn't quite make it there by Gallagher. Wheeled up and out of the zone by the Bulldogs and given chase Alana Gallagher. She's a junior. She played 23 games this year. She got a goal and 6 assists. Shot from up top, and that went just wide. Came off the stick of, I believe that was Lane. Lane tried to tip it ahead, taken away by Gallagher. She's going to kick it down the wall. Her shot was into a skate and goes down into the corner. Kind of a blind spot for us here from the broadcast position. Lane sent it to the far wall, trying to make a connection with Stock. Now Donahue for the Bulldogs. She sends it back around for Werscher. Stock loses the handle, but Werscher going to try to go forward. Pass there, almost intercepted, and finally kicked out. Sassen's going to give chase. Norton's going to win the race, though. Norton behind her own goal, puts on the brakes, sends it up, kept in by the Bulldogs. Cycled down by Donahue. Sent back towards Donahue, and she's unable to keep it in the zone. Canton just not being very patient with the puck right now when they have it in the offensive end, but they just haven't had a lot of chances. So they're trying to act too fast and not letting the game come to them. Raffetto down in the corner. She gets muscled off the puck by Duxbury. And that skips over the Donahue stick and goes all the way down. Foot race. And Duxbury wins the foot race. Down into the corner. They're muscling for the puck. Pig pile in the corner. And finally coming away with a shot and a save. Nice bid there by number 26. That's Maeve Murphy. Another pass to the front and covered up nicely. Keegan Gray on the redirect. She was not fooled. Keeping her team in this game. She has already faced 15 shots in the game. Her counterpart, Bryn Scott, has faced 2. Canton can't get it out. Gallagher sent it back towards the net, but it was kicked aside by the Bulldogs. Now tied up along the wall. Shot and a glove save. Addie Harrington rolled that one up. But Keegan Gray flashing the leather. And she is doing everything she can to keep her team in this game. 5:54 remain in the second period. Dragons win the faceoff. Nice job behind the net by Campbell for the Bulldogs. Working down low. Shot, looking for the tip on the far side. Madigan was looking to connect with Carney, and it just bounced over Carney's stick. Dragons control down in the corner. And now finally getting a clear. Stock. What a job there by, I think that's Norton. Yeah, she is a dynamo today. Just pilfered that puck. And finally cycles it for one of her line mates, but taken away. Shot nets across the goal mouth. As that was a bit of a rush shot there for Rory Sasson. Canton, they're onside. Stock, and it kept in at the point, sent in deep, but the Bulldogs, rather than attack, go for fresh legs, and that allows Duxbury to control and get a clear. Stolen. Nice stick work, and the defense steps up as they take away a bid by Madigan. think that was Georgia Campbell who able to deny the Madigan chance. Shot there and a save, and then sticking it out of harm's way was Gray. That was a great play by the goalie. 4 minutes left here in the second period. Down in the corner, Campbell for the Bulldogs. Puts on the brakes. The forecheck for Duxbury. They just relentless right now. Gallagher tips it back into the offensive zone. Donahue for Canton. Has it taken away. Shot and hit the side of the net on the bid from Harrington. That's tipped down deep into the end by Georgia Penders, but she blows a tire. And now it's skated off by Gallagher. Gallagher able to chip it up the wall or up the line for Tremonte. And now a long shot, and that's gloved and put down by Gray. Steele walking in, shot, save by Gray. Is again Addie Harrington with a quality bid. Harrington had the game's first goal. She's looking for her second. Kept in at the point by Norton. Now Madigan gets muscled off the puck, but who else finds it? Sammy Norton. Norton chips it off the wall. Harrington gets the puck deep. We get a whistle. We're going to get an interference call here with 2:44 to go. We'll see who the offending party is. And it looks like that's going to be Grace Donahue. So at 12:16, we get our game's first penalty. Donahue for interference. And this is a big chance for Duxbury. They can capitalize here, go a long way of putting a nail in the coffin and getting this game decided. Face off. Quick shot, and just getting a pad on it there was Gray. Shot. Gray with the save. Rebound. Score! Power play goal. Zoe, is that Zoe Matt? Nope, I believe that is actually number 8, Addie Harrington, her second of the game. Oh, it was 6. All right, so that actually, number 6 is Zoe Madigan. So Madigan on the rebound, power play goal, and that did not take very long. 14 seconds into the power play. Actually, they just announced Gallagher. I'm going with Madigan. So we're going to call it Madigan power play goal. Either way, it is a 3-0 game. There's another shot, save made by Gray. Gray has had a heck of a day. She's faced 13 shots in this period, 9 in the first. That's 22. She made 19 saves. Just she has been under constant attack. 1:51 left here in the second period. 3-0 Duxbury. Puck tied up along the wall, and coming away with it is Gallagher. Gallagher shot. Oh, did not miss by much. Now one time off the wall. Kick saved by Gray. And that shot was ripped by Delaney McIsaac. McIsaac opened this game up with a just beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Shot there, and that changed direction in front as Maeve Gallagher let a wrist shot go. Right now it is all Duxbury as they are doing whatever they want in the offensive end. Canton just cannot get out of their own way. Stock can't keep it out. Another steal. Shot saved by Gray. Puck still loose. McIsaac from the red line, sent right back at her. And now it's going to be sent down the wall, and the Dragons will change. 45 seconds left to go here in the second period. That puck hit Stock's foot, so it stayed in the zone, and finally hustling over to get it out was Grace Donahue. Shot from distance, saved by Gray. Rebound. Jumping into the play was Campbell to get it out of harm's way. Now Campbell sends it over to the left side for Stock. Stock sent it down into the zone, but again, Canton, whenever they have the puck, they just dump and peel off to get fresh legs. At some point, you got to get an attack going. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Duxbury, time for one more rush. Great job defensively there to break that up by Rory Sasson. She's going to ice the puck. The horn will sound, and the second period is over. All Duxbury in the second period. The Dragons get goals from Sammy Norton and a power play goal from Madigan. They now lead 3-0. We will be back in about 10 minutes here to bring you period number 3 between Duxbury and Canton. You are watching My Hockey Live. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back. Period number 3 here at the Bog in Bog in Kingston. Canton and Duxbury, 3-0 Dragons. I have to send apologies to the family of goaltender, is it Kate Budway? Somehow, someway, when I put the roster together, I came up with Keegan Gray. I don't know how I did that. Keegan Gray is the other goalie, and Kate Budway has just made 2 more saves. So my apologies, because Ms. Budway has had herself quite the game for the Canton Bulldogs, and she is the prime reason that this game is still close. 3-0 in favor of the Dragons. Goals from Harrington, Norton, and Madigan. Madigan's on the power play late in the second period. Made it a 3-0 game. In the corner, Duxbury with the puck. Work it back to the point, now back down low. To the front, shot, score! What a play! What an absolute beautiful play. Addie Harrington feeds Zoe Madigan on the backdoor play at 49 seconds. And it is 4-0 Duxbury. Madigan second. Wow. Not a whole lot that Budway could do on that one. Duxbury has got it going on right now in the corner. They look like they're on the power play. Dancing with the puck, still on it, is Gallagher. Gallagher sends it down into the corner for Martin. Martin, she works it over, gets it back to the front, looking for the one-time tip, and Gallagher's tip went wide of the mark. Backhanded off the side of the net that came off a Tremonti stick. Now down in the right wing corner, Tremonti digging for it. She comes away with it, sends it out front, nobody home. Banged off the wall and out of the zone. And that's going to be icing. It's a nice job, though, by Cassidy Lyons to relieve some of the pressure. 13-19 left to go here in the third period. 4-0 Dragons. Duxbury has not allowed a shot since the first period. They are out shooting Canton by a margin of 28-2 right now, and where it counts, they lead 4-0. Down into the corner, McIsaac strong on her skates, able to win the puck back, and here come the Dragons the other way. Tipped down in the corner by Scheisse. Scheisse lost the foot race. Good job there by Donahue to take it away, but now stolen back by the Dragons. Cycled. Looking for something to do with it is Scheisse. Scheisse sends it, tried to get it to the corner. Norton backhanded it in the direction of the net, taken away by the Bulldogs. Sent to the middle. Penders gets the puck deep, and now on goal. And a shot and a save. First save we've seen in a while for Bryn Scott. And she's had a rocking chair type of a day in between the pipes for the Dragons. Sent down the wall, behind the net. And now Gallagher's going to skate it away. Sends it up the left wing wall. Harrington had it taken away. Almost kept in at the point by Gallagher. And she's just going to send it back toward the general direction of the net. Lyons sends it down the wall and no icing. 12 minutes left to go in regulation. 4-0. Duxbury in charge. Sent to the front. And, just losing the handle was Carney. Carney walked onto a pass from Madigan. And now to the front. One-time save. Good job by Budway there. Now high slot, pulling the trigger. Forgot to send the puck, though. And taken away by the Bulldogs. Into the zone. Sent down the wall. Gallagher is going to come away with it for the Dragons. Leisurely skate. Tried to send it up the wall in Harrington's general direction. Taken away by the Bulldogs. Now skated back by Duxbury. Onside. Shot. And that was deflected. First time we've seen Phoebe Duvall. Taken away by Norton in the neutral zone. Sends it across. Now Norton gets it back. Her shot blocked. And McDavid's going to just send it down into the corner. Time ticking away here in the third. Approaching 10 minutes left to go in the period. 4-0 Duxbury. Norton out for a Sunday skate. Sends it up the right side. Sent it for Erin Monroe. This Duxbury team's so deep. They've got 13 forwards listed for today. Canton trying to get a break. Forecheck. Kept the puck in temporarily. Now from the red line. Norton just serves it down into the corner. She's going to make Donahue chase it. Donahue cycles it around, trying to get Vicente. Vicente able to kick it up the wall and out of the zone, but Sammy Norton once again with the puck on her stick. Norton had a really nice goal to start the scoring in the second period to make it a 2-0 game. Sent back down into the corner. Tick, tick, tick. Donahue for Canton. Pass up the middle. And stepping up and taking it away was great job there by Alana Gallagher. Gallagher, again, an active stick. Canton just can't get anything going offensively. They have one shot on goal here in the third period. They have 3 for the game. Kept in at the blue line by Canton, but defended to the wall by the Dragons. Campbell dumps it in. Goes behind the Duxbury net. Gallagher, first one there. And she's able to chip it up the wall. Kept in at the point, though, by Gagan. Down in the corner. Chipped up the wall, and is that going to be icing? Yes, it is. With 8:28 left to go in period number 3. Round of 16 here in the MIAA state tournament. Going to pull up the brackets here. Behind the net. Up the wall. Pass ahead, and who's going to get there first? It's Campbell. She backhands it up the wall, but stepping up. Good job there by Madigan. Madigan in the corner. Out of the corner. Cycles trying to get a give and go going. To the front. Puck's loose. And Canton's able to get it clear. It's dangerous there for a second. Harrington on the right side for the Dragons. Circles behind the net. Gives it up, now gets it back. Puck exploded off her stick, and Canton's able to get it clear. But Norton with the takeaway now. Norton up the right side. On her backhand. She's going to drop it back for Carney. Shot by Norton through the blue paint. Comes out the other side. Back to the point. Long shot, and that was blocked in front by one of the Dragons. Circling the net. Madigan looking for something to do with it. Sends it on net. Save. Rebound. And then rebound was bodied away by the Bulldogs. Budway makes another save. Taken away in the neutral zone by the Dragons. By Murphy. Murphy sends it out front. A tip and a save by Budway. I think it was Alana Gallagher who got the tip there. All right, let's see those brackets. This is why it's good to have a color person. Canton able to get it clear. Gallagher chases it down in the neutral zone. She pitchforks it into the offensive end, but it's taken away by Canton. Donahue able to get it in the zone, but again, a takeaway by the Duxbury defense. Stepping up his lane, she's able to keep it in. Pinned up against the wall, down into the corner. Approaching 6 minutes left to go. All right, bracket. Here we go. So the winner of this game will face off against the winner of tomorrow's game between Marshfield and Sandwich. That game's going to be played here at the Bog, 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. If he's still tuned in, say hello to my good friend Billy Ferreira, the head coach of the Sandwich Blue Knights. His Lady Knights going to take aim at the Rams. That shot hit a leg in front, went wide. Almost 5 minutes left to go here in the third. 4-0 in favor of Duxbury. The Dragons have just had a complete assault here today. Shots in the period right now, 6-1 in favor of Duxbury. For the game, I believe it is 31-3. So Duxbury with more goals than they've given up shots on net. That is pretty impressive. Another shot, oh, just over the top. Looking to go bar south there was Gray Metzler. To the front, looking for the tip. Maeve Gallagher unable to get her stick on it. And chasing it down in the neutral zone is Emily Kamara. Dragons get entry into the zone. Over to the right side for Martin. Martin on her backhand, puts on the brakes. Now spins 360. Still looking for an outlet. It's going to send it back to the point. Shot from distance. We're looking for a tip. Goes wide. Down in the corner. Tremonte digging hard. So is Gallagher. Under 4 minutes left to go in the game. Gallagher comes away with it. Spinning around the net. Looking for something to do. Change of direction. Now feeds the front. Tremonte sends it back into the corner. Dragons going to change their offensive line while in the offensive zone and do it. Back to the point. Fresh skaters out there for the Dragons. Shot from outside and save made by Budway. Dragons just rolling line after line. Erin Monroe on this draw. Get some fresh legs out there. To the front, Budway with the save. Puck still loose. Now out front. Good job defensively there by Campbell to get it out of harm's way. But the Dragons keep it in the zone. Finally able to kick it out. The Lions. Burst of speed by Campbell. Tried to throw it in the general direction of the net, but it's kicked to the corner by the Dragons. Under 3 minutes. Shot, score! Off the turnover just like that. Abby Stock lights the lamp and puts Canton on the board. Goal comes at 12:09 of period number 3. Think it was Stock unassisted. We'll wait for the official scoring, but she came off the wall and just let one rip. And I just don't know that Bryn Scott was ready for that one. It got on her in a hurry. So 4-1 now your score. Off the turnover, quick shot and just wide. That bid came off Meg Carney's stick. Yeah, I did not hear an assist given, so Stock unassisted, I believe. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the third period, 4-1. Here comes Carney over the blue line, one man to beat. On her backhand, gets it on, saved by Budway. Carney, the senior, she came into today's action with 13 goals and 20 assists. A lot of experience on this Duxbury team. Two-time defending state champs, looking to make it 3 years in a row. Duxbury has themselves a dynasty. They work the puck down low. Circle with it. Just a little give and go. Canton just happy to keep it on the perimeter right now. Pass Norton up top. Her shot. Budway save. Budway has been very busy. She has faced 35 shots in this game. She's made 31 saves. She's played great. It's that the Canton offense has just had very, very hard, just a very hard time getting anything established offensively. Stock had that nice bid coming off the wall. Shot saved by Budway, but kept in by Tremonte. Tremonte gets it back on her backhand shot, saved Budway. Put it on a loop. Gallagher tried to walk it to the front. Nice job by Lions to break that play up. Pinned up against the wall. 1 minute left to go in the game. Canton. Bulldogs finally get it out. Stock, backhand pass. And Norton just going to strip it away and clear it out of the zone. Actually did not clear the zone. 35 seconds left to go in the game. Duxbury looking to advance. The Dragons looking for yet another Elite Eight trip. 20 seconds left to go. Coming right up the middle of the ice. Drop it back to the point. Gallagher loses the handle. Long shot by Stock. Scott's just going to squeeze it tight and put it back into play. 3 seconds left. 2-1. Stop me if you've heard it before. The Duxbury Dragons are moving on. Second seeded Duxbury. You can hear the song playing over the PA. All I do is win, win, win. That is it for the Dragons. That is all they do. In the postseason, they have not lost a game since This is 2025, 24, 20. They have not lost a postseason game since 2022. And they will look to keep that going. I believe the next game would most likely be on Wednesday, possibly at Gallo, but that I do not know for sure as of yet. Either way, it will most likely be visible here on My Hockey Live. So I hope you tune in and check it out. Hats off to Canton. They put everything they had out there on the ice, just unable to get it done against this juggernaut that is the Duxbury Dragons. Last game for a handful of seniors. Let's see if I can rip through that real quickly for Canton. Their 2025ers would be, oh wow, would you believe this? Canton does not have a single senior on their roster. So this is sad, but I'll tell you what, good days ahead for the Lady Bulldogs. Even better days ahead probably for these Duxbury Dragons. Duxbury looking to make it 3 years in a row where they're skating away with a championship trophy at the TD Garden. They're almost halfway there. So for Andrew Peridot, my name is Rich McClone. You have been watching MIAA tournament action here on the mothership, My Hockey Live. Until next time, you have yourself a great hockey day. God bless. We'll see you later.